Yes, we're in the village of Monteriggioni.
Well, what's he doing?
Having a good time. We've got all 30 codex pages. We're gonna go see Leonardo after this. But first, we need to go to Maria. Maria! Maria Auditore, Maria Auditore. We got 100 feathers and I hope it chooses spirits. Maria Auditore, I'm over here. Maria, Maria, Maria Auditore. Wait, hold on. Also, I don't know if I got them all last stream, but I'm pretty sure I'm 100%ing everything else. Hi, Claudia.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
96%. What? Okay, 100. 100. How many targets am I missing?
A presto, Ezio.
We'll check this out in a second. Hello.
Leonardo.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Haha! You found another one! How exciting! I see. If I just rearrange these letters... Here, it's done.
Yes. It is done. Okay. I got another health square? Heck yeah. Alright. Where's Maria's room? Where's Maria's room? Maria! That's all 100, baby. Hello?
Thank you, Ezio, for not forgetting about...
Of course I'd never forget about you, Maria. I'm so glad you're okay. Like, real talk, I've never seen this cutscene because I did forget about the feathers, but this game... Here, ma'am, let me put it on right now. We're in the Cape of... outside of Monteriggioni will cause you to become notorious immediately. Guards will investigate your actions as soon as they see you. Notoriety luring tasks like ripping down posters and bribing heralds will not be available. However, when you change your capes, your notoriety level will return to its former level. That is hilarious. We're still gonna wear it though. Just for you, Maria. They really said immediately you will be hunted. Let's look at all these paintings. We collected these over the course of the game, y'all. And now we get to see our work. All our efforts right here. Like, this is genuinely just good artwork. I like that we have Leonardo's artwork just in here because he's like, yes, Leonardo, I want to make sure that you know I support you and your endeavors. Whoa. Why is she so pale? Anyway. I like how there's just so many of Leonardo's work in here. Ezio was like, yeah. You got my boy Leonardo's work. I don't know, but that's how you support your friends, you know? You buy their artwork. Who did? Wait, so... Alright, ma'am, that's disgusting. Wait, Leonardo made this one? Why? It's gross. But hey, we support our friends over here. So, what was that I had to do now? Right, the codex pages. I actually completely forgot what I was doing here. But I remembered, so it's okay. Ah! Have y'all just been waiting in the house this whole time? Don't y'all have districts to be talking about? To be attending to? Dang, okay. Jeez. Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, that's right, I can read these. I've spent days with the artifact, or has it been months, weeks, months? I'm no longer certain. The others come from time to time, offering food or distraction. They say I should separate myself from these studies. Malachi's even suggested I abandon them entirely, but I'm not yet ready to turn away. The apple of Eden must be understood. It must be. Is it a weapon? Is it a catalog? Is it somehow both? He who increaseth sorrow increaseth sorrow. The philosophy of such a statement I can understand, but for it to be true, literally true. A society that wage wars with ideas and information in place of steels and swords. The function is simple, elementary even. Dominion, control, but the process, the methods, and the means it employs. These are fascinating. Those subjected to its glow are promised all that they desire. It asks only one thing in return. Complete and total obedience. And who can truly refuse? It is temptation incarnate. I remember my own moment of weakness when controlled by Al-Mu'alim, my confidence shaken by his words. He had been like who had been like a father was now revealed to be my greatest enemy. Just the briefest flicker of doubt was all he needed to creep into my mind. But I vanquished his phantoms, restored my self-confidence, and sent him from this world. I freed myself. But now I wonder, did I really? For here I sit, desperate to understand that which I swore to destroy. This is why. The apple has a tale to tell. I sense the flickers of something great and dangerous. We are all at risk. It is my duty to do something about it. I cannot turn away until I have found the truth. Oh, it's just an image. Oh, so it's talking about the Templars versus the Assassins. That's cool. I mean, we're not going to get this chance again because we're about to end out the page. Oh, the construction of the hidden blade. Awesome, awesome. Another image. What follows are the great three ironies of the Assassin Order. Here we seek to promote peace, but murder is our means. Here we seek to open the minds of men, but require obedience to a master and a set of rules. Here we seek to reveal the danger of blind faith, yet we are practitioners ourselves. I have no satisfactory answers to these charges, only possibilities. Do we bend the rules in service to a greater good? If we do that, what does it say of us? That we are liars, that we are frauds, that we are weak? Every moment is spent wrestling with these contradictions, and in spite of all the years I've had to reflect, still I can find no suitable answer, and fear that one may not exist. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. Does our creed provide the answer then? That one may be two things, opposite in every way simultaneously. And why not? Am I not proof? We of noble intentions, possessed of barbaric means. We who celebrate the sanctity of life, and then promptly take it from those we deem our enemies. Who were the ones that came before? What brought them here? How long ago? Centuries, millennia, longer still? So little remains of them. What drove them out? What of these artifacts? Messages in a bottle? Tools left behind to aid and guide us? Or do we fight for control over their refuse, giving divine purpose and meaning to little more than discarded toys? Robert de Sable may be dead, but his brotherhood survives. Though less conspicuous in appearance, I fear they remain a threat. Where they once proudly walked in the streets, making for easier targets, now they retreat into the shadows. It grows difficult to track them. What wicked things will they weave in darkness? Our work will be all the more complicated for it. Already there are rumors of movement on Cyprus. I will have to investigate. Y'all remember that game? That was fun. It made me realize that our tactics too must change. It means an end to our fortresses, to our penchant of spectacular displays of public assassinations. We must weave our webs quietly, and we must do so differently than we have in the past. Though I ask my brothers now to abandon their rituals, I do not ask that they abandon the creed. This is what makes us assassins. Not the removal of a finger, not a false promise of paradise, not the prohibition of poison. Our duty is to the people, not to custom. If we must sneak, we shall sneak. If we must use poison, we shall use poison. If our blades can be used without removing fingers, we shall not demand they be taken. And we shall not manipulate our initiates with lies and parlor tricks. We shall speak plainly in honesty. We shall be made anew. This is why I like Altair. He was like, I dealt with that. I never want anyone to see that go through it again. I thought Adha would be the one to lead me to rest. Oh, Adha? That I might lay down my blade and live as a normal man. But now I know such dreams are best left to sleep. Her face, I try to banish it from my mind as I remember the days and nights during I chased her Templar captors across the sea. I almost got to them in time. Almost. If I had been faster. Instead, I held her lifeless body in my arms, saw the terror reflected in her fixed, unblinking eyes. I hunted each man, one by one, until all responsible were gone from the world. But there was no joy in this, no satisfaction or release. Their death did not bring her back, did not heal my wounds. After that, I was certain I would never again feel for a woman as I had for her. I'm fortunate to have been wrong. Oh, is he talking about Maria? That's sweet. Image? No. Why do our instincts insist on violence? I've studied interactions between different species. Oh! Does everyone remember this? Oh my gosh, he was talking about this in Assassin's Creed Altair's Chronicles. I remember this. The innate desire to survive seems to demand the death of the other. Why can they not stand hand in hand? So many believe the world was created by the hand of a divine power, but I see only the designs of a madman, bent on celebrating destruction and desperation. Our origins seem chaotic, unintended, purpose in being instilled solely by the passage of time, imposed first by nature and later by men. And he was like only 26 and 27 when he said this. Over time, any sentence uttered long and loud enough becomes fixed, becomes the truth. Provided, of course, you can outlast the dissent and silence your opponents. But should you succeed and remove all challengers, then what remains is, by default, now true. Is it truth in some objective sense? No, but how does one ever achieve an objective point of view? The answer is you don't. It is literally, physically impossible. There are too many variables, too many fields and formulae to consider. We can try, of course, we can inch closer and closer to a revelation, but we'll never reach it. Not ever. So I have realized as long as the Templars exist, they will attempt to bend reality to their will. They recognize there is no such thing as an absolute truth, or if there is, we are hopelessly under-equipped to recognize it. And so in its place, they seek to create their own explanation. It is the guiding principle of their so-called New World Order. To reshape existence in their own image. It is not about artifacts, not about men. These are merely tools. It is about concepts. Clever of them. How does one wage war against a concept? It is a perfect weapon. It lacks physical form, yet can alter the world around us in numerous, often violent ways. You cannot kill a creed. Even if you kill all of its adherents, destroy all of its writings, these are a reprieve at best. Someone, someday, will discover it, reinvent it. I believe that we, even the assassins, have simply rediscovered an order that predates the old man himself. And this is before Origins, so that makes sense, because there was an assassin base in Alamut, and Altair later does go there. So I'm assuming they knew about it, but because the Al-Mualim left Alamut, he took away all the knowledge of the hidden ones. So that makes sense. Oh, it's talking about the Apple of Eden and how it brainwashes people with its images. Okay. What the? Attis, Dionysus, Horus, Krishna, Mithra, Jesus. Similar stories color their lives. Too similar, I think. Divine birthright, persecution, disciples, miraculous acts, resurrection. How is it possible? Perhaps it isn't. Merely a single story told over the ages, borrowed and then changed to fit the times, evolving as our tools and languages do. Is this the tale born of fact or fiction? A bit of both. Could these figures be the same person, their life extended and transformed by a piece of Eden? Al-Mualim spoke of Jesus as a real person, a mortal who had mastered the arts of manipulation. But what if he was wrong? If these men are real and have walked among us many times before, does that mean they'll come again? Perhaps they are here now. So many questions, and every day even more. Oh, dang, he even found out about the solar system. Altair was always one of the smartest ones. He's talking about the moon cycles, how everything revolves around the sun. How there's solar eclipse I see in the corner. Like, that's crazy. And Leonardo somehow managed to decipher this. That's crazy. So, assassinating from a haystack, assassinating from a ledge, air assassination, which was fun to do in Assassin's Creed 1 because they never taught you how to do it, and how to make the hidden blade. Okay, the hidden blade has been a constant companion of ours over the years. Some would say it even defines us, and they would not be entirely wrong. Many of our successes would not have been possible without it. Still, the device has begun to show its age, and so began researching improvements beyond ending the need to remove one's finger to remove it. Oh, double hidden blades, while keeping both fingers. The first is the addition of a metal plate that can be used to deflect incoming blows. The other assassins believed it is forged of a new metal and credit me with the discovery of the formulae included on this page. It is better that they not know the truth. I've also worked them out to describe new methods of assassination. From on high, from ledges and hiding places, basic movements were critical nonetheless. The third and final improvement is the most simple, the provision of a second hidden blade, identical in every way to the first. Should an assassin ever find himself tasked with dispatching 2 targets, he need only time his strikes in such a way that he might reach both at the same time. These blades will be limited in number since metals which we forge them remain difficult to obtain. I need to think carefully about who shall be allowed to carry 2. Yeah, I know y'all are waiting. Y'all could read it with me. Man seeks dominion over all he encounters. Oh, I remember this. This is also from AC Chronicles. Altair's Chronicles. I suppose it is a natural tendency for us to aspire towards mastery of our surroundings, but this should not include other human beings, correct? Every day more and more are pressed into service by deception or by force. Others, though not firmly imprisoned, are made to feel as though their lives are worthless. I've seen the ways in which men persecute women, heard the cruel words hurled at those who come here from other lands, watched as those who believe or act differently are made to suffer. We discuss such things often, watching as we do from the spires of Masyaf. What can we do to stop this? To encourage tolerance and equality? Some days we speak of education, believing that knowledge will free us from immorality. But as I walk the streets and see slaves sent off to auction, my heart grows cold. When I see the husband hurl abuses and stones at his wife, insisting she exists only to serve him, my fists clench. And when I see children torn from their parents so that another man might profit, sent off to suffer beneath the desert sun and die, on these days I do not think dialogue will make a difference. On these days, I can only think on how the perpetrator needs to die. Now that sounds like him. Cyprus, right? Mediterranean. Yeah, that has to be the Cyprus Insula. The apple is more of a catalog of which precedes us. Within its twisting, sparking innards, I've caught glimpses of what will be. Such a thing should not be possible. Perhaps it isn't. Maybe it is simply a suggestion. How to know, how to be sure. I've come to contemplate the consequences of these visions. Are they images of things to come, or simply the potential for what might be? Can we influence the outcome? Dare we try? And in so doing, do we merely ensure what we've seen? I am torn as always between action and inaction, unable to which, if either, will make a difference. Am I even meant to make a difference? Still, I keep this journal. Is that not an attempt to change or perhaps guarantee what I have seen? Of all the things I've seen, nothing troubles me more than the image of flames. Pillars so tall they seem to pierce the heavens. The ground rumbled and shuddered. Mountains split and crack. Great metal towers splintered, their innards strewn about the ground. And everywhere there was screaming. A chorus so horrible that even now I feel its echo still. What is this madness I've seen? Is it them, I wonder, those who came before? Is this where they went? Into the fire? Into the dust? Perhaps this destructive power is what the Templars seek, what they might hold over us and command devotion. What hope could we have then, if they held such darkness in their hands, that they could murder the world? This is why I like reading these pages. We are obligated to hide, to be silent, to shape the course of history in secret, but some of my brothers and sisters disagree. I like how he became a mentor and immediately said, hey, y'all can have families and y'all can, women can also be assassins. Equality. They grow angry, insisting it is a mistake to shroud ourselves. They say it slows our work, but they do not understand the risks. To expose ourselves now would be dangerous. I fear we will be branded madmen and attacked. So it goes, so it always has. If there is one thing I know for certain, it is that men do not learn by being told. Instead, they must be shown, to make the connections themselves. If I say unto a man, be kind, be tolerant, be of an open mind, these words will wither and die long before they've effected change. It would be a waste, and so we must maintain our course. Isn't this the design for Ezio's armor that he got from Altair, which is Altair's armor? Legend speaks of a golden fleece. Could the two be related? I have further refined the metallurgic process, allowing for the production of a suit of armor the likes of which the world has never seen. It is possessed of great strength, yet so light to allow complete freedom. I alternate between wonder and fear. Here we have crafted something that will surely change the face of warfare, making those who wear it nigh invincible. Perhaps it was a mistake to create these pieces. I think it best to erase the formulae. What if it were to fall into the hands of our enemies? The risk is too great. I mean, he still made it though. He just took off the parts where it explains how to do it. I have studied the ancient pagan faiths that came before this more recent obsession with a single divine creator. They seem to have focused on more fundamental forces at play in the world around us and less on more arbitrary and moral rules. The sun rises in the morning and sets in the evening. Tides ebb and flow. Grass grows, withers, dies, and then in time emerges from the ground once more. The air turns warm, then cools and back again. Some hidden energy keeps us fitted to the ground and pulls us back when we attempt to leave it. Each of these movements was represented before by a god or goddess, each force given face but recognized as something distinct and powerful, which is not to say there are not a connection between these forces. A pantheon of individual spirits, of rules, invisible hands guiding the progress of the world around us. And so there was an attempt to categorize, study, explain, and understand the way things work, even if it was flawed, but no more. Now we are asked to succumb to a far more simplified version. How naive to believe there might be a simple answer to every question, every mystery, that there exists a lone divine light that rules over all. I say it is a light that brings truth and love. I say it is a light that blinds us and forces us to stumble about in ignorance. I long for the day when men will turn away from invisible monsters and once more embrace a more rational view of the world. But these new religions are so convenient and promise such a terrible punishment should one reject them. I worry that fear shall keep us stuck to what is surely the greatest lie ever told. Ooh, more hidden blade. Ooh, the poison blade. One may cultivate extracts from various plants found throughout the region. More exotic species can sometimes be obtained from traders and travelers, but their properties are less documented and require further examination. Traditional alchemical implements can be used to distill the poison. Care should be used as certain poison can be absorbed through exposed skin. Many are those who have lost their lives to carelessness. One's blade should be hollowed according to the specifications listed therein. Deviation may create fractures within the metal, causing the blade to weaken and possibly break. Altair was just an inventor. Just got almost the whole map of the Earth. He doesn't have Antarctica on there. Oh! So this is where that piece of Eden was able to find all the other pieces of Eden. And what to make of this map? It appears to contain the whole world. Not flat as they claim either, but round like a ball, like the apple. But how is such a thing even possible? Stranger still are lands that shows great patches of the unknown, the unexplored. So many places yet to discover. Are there men there? Are they like us? And if not, different how? I would like to know the answers. Perhaps in time I'll have the chance to travel, chart a course, and make my way to these distant lands. He definitely did. Page 23. No text data, zoom to see image. Ooh, more assassination techniques. Parkour, basically. I like it. And I like his illustration. Altair always was good with artwork. Another illustration? No. Some days I miss my family, or at least the thought of them. I never knew my parents well despite them both having lived within these walls. It was our way. Perhaps they were sad, though they showed no sign. It was not allowed. For my part, so much of my youth was spent in training, and there was little time left to reflect upon the separation. And so they were finally lost to me. It seemed no different than the passing of two strangers. Al-Mualim had been my father, and his was a weak and dishonest love, though at times it seemed enough better even, or so I thought. Someday I will have a child, such is the way of our order, and I will not make the same mistake, nor any who call themselves an assassin. We shall be allowed to love our children, and in turn be loved. Al-Mualim believed such attachments would weaken us, cause us to falter when our lives are on the line. But if we truly fight for what is just, does love not make such sacrifice simpler, knowing what we do for their gain? Literally what I just said, he said, We're making women assassins. We're having families. We're loving people. He said, yup. He fell in love with Maria the Templar, who then became Maria the the convert, I guess. Maria the something. She was a good fighter. Did not have that parkour skill though. I have the answer now. I know the truth. I shall not touch that wretched thing again. Best that no one do, now or ever. I have tried at last to destroy it, but it will neither bend nor break nor melt. Oh, the irony. I am certain if I asked, that the apple would tell me what needs to be done. But even this promise is insufficient. Always it holds one more gift to give. I must refrain. So it shall be sealed. We shall take it to the island. Once theirs, now ours. There is a treasury there, hidden well, and it shall have to suffice. Risky to separate myself from the artifact that others may discover it. Riskier still to keep it close. In time I might be tempted. I am weak. We all are. Who wouldn't be? Oh, the things I have seen. The tale is here, inside the text. Not between the lines, but beneath them. Where only our eyes might peer. Go and see for yourself, that you might succeed where I and others have failed. Time marches on, bringing with it new discoveries and development. And so at least one day the doorway might be opened and the message delivered. They will have their prophet. Oh! So this is literally about the prophet, and so we know this apple isn't Altair's apple, because Altair's apple was found, well, spoilers, or I guess not spoilers, but they found it in Denver sometime in the future. And the apple that Ezio has is the one Desmond's searching for right now. So he must be talking about the apple that he found that Ezio has, but he kept his own apple. We are growing larger. More make their way to our fortresses every day. Men and women, young and old, from different lands of different faiths. Each tells a different story. Each tells a similar story. Having discovered the first part of our creed, that nothing is true. Too often, though, the revelation undoes them. They lose their morality, certainty, security. Many are driven mad. We must guide them, help them to heal. Their minds must not be filled with more fairy tales, but with knowledge instead. Let them have such answers, and let those answers be difficult and complex. Such is life. This is true. Yes! This is the hidden Glock! Yeah, okay. He really said everything. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna teach them how to make a gun. Success! We found a way to alter the structure of the hidden blade so it can be used to launch small projectiles. It is capable of grievous damage, even from great distances. I confess the means by which I came about this discovery was risky, to say the least. But I have found that in small doses, with a focused mind, the apple can be used without ill effect. So I hope. The knowledge of projectile combat is not new to us, having been observed amongst our eastern neighbors, but their weapons were much larger and insufficient for our needs. I have now found a way to miniaturize their designs, embedding their fiery weapon into a form that can be worn on the wrist. We also have refined the formula for combustible powder, such that common ingredients might be used. This is a dangerous bit of knowledge, and it is best shared only with our closest allies, because we don't want them to have that hidden Glock. Image? No. A dark tide rises to the east, an army of such size and power that all the land is made quick with worry. Their leader is a man named Temujin, who has adopted the title Genghis Khan. He sweeps across the land, conquering and subsuming all who stand in his way. Whatever his motives, he must be stopped. Were I younger, I might attempt to undertake this work in secret, as I suspect the presence of a piece of Eden. But those days are years gone now. The mantle must be passed. It is time I spoke with our sons. We will travel there together, that they may be tested and that this threat might be stopped. Soon I shall pass from this world. It is my time. Now I know he didn't write only 30 pages of codex. This just must be the only ones that survived. All the hours of the day are now colored with thoughts and fears born of this realization. I know that the elements of my body will return to the earth. But what of my consciousness, my identity? That is to say, what of me? I suspect it will end, that there is no next world, nor a return to this one. It will simply be done forever. Our lives are so brief and unimportant. The cosmos cares nothing for us, for what we have done. Had we wrought in evil instead of good, had I chosen to abuse the apple instead of seal it away, none of it would have mattered. There is no counting, no reckoning, no final judgment. There is simply silence and darkness, utter and absolute. So I've begun to wonder, Might there not be a way to stop or at least delay death's embrace? Surely those who came before were not so frail and feeble as we, but I have sworn to be done with the artifact, to not gaze into its core. Still, faced as I am with the prospect of my end, what harm is there in one last look? That man is labeled dead. I bet he's still alive, chilling somewhere. Sup, y'all? I completed it. How does it feel now that I got to read it out to everybody? Did you enjoy my little reading session? Sup?
Ezio! It is time, Uncle. Let us finish what you and my father started all those years ago.
Indeed. Perhaps now we can finally make sense of this prophecy and put a stop to whatever it is the Spaniard is plotting.
We should start by locating the vault. The codex pages will lead us to it. Let's take a look.
I already did. Decipher the codex pages to discover the location of the vault. I already read all 30 of them. And I got the map together, so, I just did. Press B. I'm pressing B. Okay.
Rodrigo Borgia, aka the Spaniard. A dark stain on human history, Rodrigo left a trail of blood a mile wide on his quest to unify Italy under the Templar banner. Anyone who opposed him ended up in little pieces inside a sack, or, if he was in a good mood, poisoned. Once he was crowned Pope, Rodrigo, or should I say Alexander VI, used his influence to wage war with any city that held out against the Templars. And then there were the rumoured X-rated atrocities. Hundreds of courtesans brought to the Vatican by the cartload, and the Pope's close friendship with his illegitimate daughter, Lucrezia. Oh yeah, and did I mention the killings never stopped? Throughout all his public debauchery, Rodrigo was quietly murdering his enemies behind the scenes, consolidating Templar power for the moment when they would seize control.
This man is a disgusting criminal of all offenses. Can we... I'm pressing B to interact. Okay. Are we done, y'all? Are we done? Guys. Hello. Jesus. I pressed B so many times. I don't understand. Alright, Apple, work your magic. Make it so they can see it.
It is a map of the entire world.
You already know
But
this.
there are lands shown here that do not exist.
Apparently they do exist. I imagine they've yet to be discovered. Or rediscovered.
How is this possible?
Perhaps the vault will hold the answer.
Do you see where it is then?
Yep.
No. It can't be. The vault. It looks like the vault is in Roma. Then the Spaniard. This is why he became Pope.
Now I understand. It's not the vault alone he's gained access to, but the staff as well.
What staff?
The Codex always spoke of two keys. Two pieces of Eden needed to open the vault. One is the apple.
And the other is the staff. The papal staff is the second piece of Eden.
For years, no, decades, we've sought these answers.
And now, at last, we have them.
But so too could the Spaniard. And if he does, if he finds a way into the vault, its contents will make the apple seem a trifling thing.
I must go to Roma and find the vault. What are the rest of you?
We'll do what we do best. Cause some trouble in the city, giving you the freedom to conduct your search.
Just let me know when you are ready, Nipote.
Let's go. I'm ready. 7,000. Alright, let's head out. Wait, one last time before we go. It's time to pay our respects to the GOAT, Altair ibn La'ahad, and all the other ones. Alright, I'm in your swag armor. We're about to go to the vault. This is the Prophet. Okay, but before I go though. Alright, we're out. Hey.
Roma beckons, Ezio. Let me know when you are ready to depart.
You're not even looking at him. Let's go to Rome! And I got Brotherhood all set up too. Brotherhood? What is Brotherhood? Why do you have it sitting right there? You have so many pouches. And you put it right there near your nuts? Okay. Stupid move, but you do you. Roma, 1499. Get the best armor and weapons in the game. So this will be easy. In Bocca al Lupo. Infiltrate the Sistine Chapel and assassinate Rodrigo Borgia the Spaniard. Yeah, we in there. Bruh. Don't do this, Ezio. Thank you. I need you not to fumble this, okay? This is the last mission of the game. And you're very good at this. Built between 135 and 139 as the tomb of the Roman Emperor Hadrian built the Castel Sant'Angelo, was designed to be slightly larger than the mausoleum of Augustus because, as his database has shown time and time again, size does matter. The building was converted into a military fortress in 401 and was promptly sacked by Visigoth looters in 410, who scattered Hadrian's ashes everywhere. What was left was recycled, i.e. stolen by the Vatican. In the 14th century, this tomb was converted into a passage for the popes and connected to St. Peter's via a covered passage called the Passetto di Borgia. Reflecting the delightfully sadistic side of the Renaissance papal rule, the castle contained both sumptuous apartments and a prison. Giordano Bruno, the famous scientist and hermeticist, was held there for 6 years. Executions were carried out in the small interior courtyard for the Pope's enjoyment. Come on, man, come over here. Come over here. Screw it. I don't have time to be wasting. Come over here. I guess you're too much of a coward, too. What's the point of taking out your weapons if you're still gonna get folded? Anyway, give me what you got, please. He just always kicks the weapons. It's so funny. Why is that road so small? Whatever. Doesn't matter, really. I won't be suffering, sir.
Soon you'll provide great joy as a swinging target for this.
Got humbled in a second. Alright, anyway. Do you think if I cared about what I was allowed to do, I would be here? Ezio, your knees cannot be hurting that bad.
What's
Nice. Can you please focus? Got him! Okay, you know what? That archer is about to be the one next in a second. Alright, you know what?
You won't escape!
Who said anything about escaping?
Die! Wait for a sleep.
Ugh. Got him. Okay. This man hit Ezio too many times. That's what I wanted to see. It's funny because I didn't even know why I was getting the contextual camera thing.
Assassino! Assassino!
How are your balls not broken, sir? Alright. Oops. Nice. Good horse. We gonna take out every single guard here. No, we won't.
Remember your fate!
I tried to swing the sword on a horse, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never done it in any Assassin's Creed guide I've ever played, so I should have seen that happen. Bye. Horse, do some kicking. Nice. Good job, Ezio. You're showing them why they call you a master assassin. Not just an assassin, a master assassin. There you go. I should have looted those guys' bodies. Oops. Bye, horse. You can't cover this distance, but I can.
Get him there!
Don't know what that was supposed to be.
There he is!
Bye. Took them long enough to close the gate. It's not gonna stop me though. Come on, let's get notorious with it. Let's get notorious B.I.G. with it. Let's get big notorious, baby.
There he is! Flash! You won't escape!
Can I... Game. Why do you do that? Like, I'll press the button to engage. Yeah. You had to make it seem like we're in a Tekken match, baby. Come on. Get cornered. Ooh, medicine. Thank you. Because I'm not gonna have him at any less than full health at any time. There we go. Yeah, I should have been looting these guards.
Now!
That's right. You don't know where he is. Fool. Where are they? Good. I hope the guards are on high alert.
There! Get him!
I was doing my best to make sure they would be.
Remember your training, man!
Okay, you know what? Done with this. Break his neck. Got you. Get snapped and folded in half. Ooh, medicine. I'm about to use that in a second. Hold on. Use that right now. No, loot the bodies. Good, I'm glad they know there's an assassin here. It ain't gonna change nothing. I hope they know how futile their resistance is. Okay, let's get to the next pile of hay. Oh, it's over there. Whoops. Hee hee. Tee hee. Gotcha. What, they checking the hay piles? I hope they come over here. I hope they come over here. Get two at once. Okay. We about to get him. Anyways. I'm liking those JPEGs in the background. Very nice. Got that hidden Glock.
That's an outlandish. Oh, damn a foreigner.
Shut up. Okay, thank you. Oh, hey, look, a convenient person to use for a landing. I hope they come over here. Come on, I'm sure you saw that, right? Oh my gosh, the stupidity never surprises me. But it's so amusing to watch. I wish someone would put like a kill count in like the corner or in the chat. Guys, put the kill count in the chat.
Go!
Gotcha!
Get him!
Dang near slapped the taste out of that man's mouth. Gotcha. How y'all feeling today?
Remember your planning.
You excited?
Take this man very, very seriously. Go, brother!
Remember what I taught you,
Get him!
ragazzi?
Gotcha.
I will tire quickly.
Ora!
Strikes back. Wait for a good opening.
Now!
Let's end this
Oops.
quickly.
Get on his right side. Keep him busy.
They striking each other. Do my job for me.
What? You are not going anywhere. Outrun us?
What? Outrun? That actually wasn't what I was trying to do. Just keep wailing on this dude. He'll go down.
Die, your planning. Take this man very, very seriously.
Thank you for leaving an opening for me, baby. No one else trying to help their buddy out? Or they just don't know how. Yeah, this is definitely a Tekken match. One of y'all is gonna have medicine on here. Bye. Haha. I'm gonna start using these bullets in a second. Captain, do you have medicine? Yeah, you do. I know he doesn't. He's not paid well enough for it. All those swords, and for what? Certainly not to win. Okay, there's no one else to loot here. Get this hidden bullet. Yeet! Oh, I could have taken that way, but it doesn't matter. Undetected? I am notorious. Oh, shoot. Excuse me, wonderful people. So there's 2 guards here, right? I should have poisoned him.
Another cell, sir.
In the house of the Pope? Well, it's not my fault they're stupid as heck.
More there! On his head! Madness! Always in the wrong place at the wrong time. Please, just leave me alone.
Go ahead, sir. Start swinging. Start swinging. What? How'd you get hit through a wall?
No. Definitely time to leave. Please let me go.
Oh my goodness. That man just mowed down all of those people. Oh, while they are still busy looking over there.
I'm only visiting. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't think any of these monks did either. Sir, I think you are the only one to survive so far. Hello. Goodbye.
Credo in unum Deum Patrem omnipotentem, factorem celi et terrae, visibilium omnium et invisibilium, et in unum Dominum Jesum Christum, Filium Dei unigenitum, et ex Patre natum ante omnia saecula, Deum de Deo, lumen de lumine, Deum verum de Deo vero, genitum non factum consumsum.
Gotcha!
I thought I was beyond this. But I'm not. I've waited too long. Lost too much. Requiescat in pace, you bastard.
I don't think so.
What? How did he survive that? Ezio jumped on top of him.
No!
He just go black? and he kills all of his followers.
How is it you resist? I see. Kind of you to bring me the apple. Now give it here.
I'll give you a swift death.
Vaya farti fottere.
Yeah, that's right. Tell him.
Always the fighter, just like your father. Well, rejoice, my child, for you will see him again soon. You will give it to me.
No, he won't.
As you wish.
Oh yeah, Ezio used the apple to perform mitosis.
Fascinating. An impressive power, this. But if you think it's going to save you, you've another thing coming.
You notice they've all got different armor and colors on? I love it.
A clever trick, but useless.
Okay. Oh, so he could tell. Let's get behind him. Let's get behind him. What the? Actually, you know what? This is the time. Assassinate him! Assassinate him! What was that?
How long do you think you can keep this up?
Until you die. Why is it taking so long to take his health down? Like, this is ridiculous.
You are right to fear me.
I don't, though, so... You talking a lot and not getting anything done. Nice! Good job. And they're all wearing different armor.
You cannot stop me.
Why is that Ezio looking tired? I don't have to stop you, I just have to kill you. There's a difference.
I'll cut you down, assassin.
You look like you are just barely able to hold yourself standing. I think you need to shut up and stop trying. No. Get him backed up into a corner again.
How long do you think you can keep this up?
I don't have to keep anything up. You just need to die. Gore him.
You are
Gut
right
him like
to
a
fear
pig.
me.
I mean, a pig. Gut him like a pig. End his life. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Stab him right in the throat and then peel it out through his backside.
You will not take this from me.
It's finished, Rodrigo. Lay down your arms, and I will make sure the end comes swiftly.
Really, Ezio? And would you give up so easily were it the other way around?
Bruh, you really dropped
Why
your
don't
sword.
we find out?
Pick your sword up.
At last.
What the? Ezio, how do you stay fumbling the apple every time you have it?
And now, to deal with you.
Bruh, what? All you need to do is put his arms up in the air and he'll be... Ezio, every time you have the apple, you manage to somehow let yourself get stabbed. Use some medicine. Take some medicine. That was kind of pathetic. You did all that fighting. All that killing. Drink some medicine. You'll feel better. There you go. Jesus. That was so dumb. Okay. It's on the other side. You should have assassinated him 20 minutes ago, man. A temple. Underground temple.
Open, damn you! Open!
It's over, Rodrigo. No more tricks. No more ancient artifacts. No more weapons.
Just beat him to death with your bare
See what
hands.
you are made of, old man.
All right then. If that's how you want to play it.
Beat him to death. Do it.
What do you even want with the vault, Rodrigo?
Don't you know what lies within? Or do you mean to tell me the great and powerful...
Figure what out?
God. It's God that dwells within.
Keep swinging. Don't
You
stop.
expect me to believe that God lives beneath Il Vaticano?
A more logical location than a kingdom in a cloud, don't you think? Surrounded by singing angels and cherubim. Makes for it.
Let's say I was to believe you. What do you think he'll do when you open
Stomp
that door?
his nuts.
I don't care. It's not approval I'm after. Just power.
And you think he'll give it up?
Whatever lies beyond that wall...
God is meant to be all-knowing. All-powerful. You think a couple of ancient relics can harm him?
You know nothing, boy. You take your image of the creators from an ancient book. A book...
You are the Pope, and yet you dismiss the central text of your faith?
Just wail on him, man.
I became Pope because it gave me access.
Get him. I'm pressing X. I don't know what to tell you. Kill him. End it. I pressed X 20 times.
You can't. You can't. It's my destiny. Mine. I am the prophet.
Stab him. End him.
You never were.
Get him.
Get it over with, then.
Finally, do it.
No. Killing you won't bring my family back. I'm done.
If you're done, stomp on his neck then. Just finish it, man.
Nulla è reale. Tutto è lecito. Requiescat in pace.
They didn't say don't finish your targets. Bruh. Ugh. Well, here comes the fun part, at least. I want some crackers and jam to watch this. Did we just get 10,000 gold from Rodrigo? Okay, let's swing on him. Grab the staff. Dang.
Greetings, Prophet. It is good you have come. Let us see it, to give thanks.
What? See what? The apple is still over there. Do you have a second apple I don't know about, Ezio? What are you doing?
We must speak.
Girl, what you gonna
Who are you?
Many names. When I died, it was Minerva. Before that, Merva and Mera. And on. The others, too. Juno, who was before called Uni. Jupiter, who was before called Tinia.
You are... gods.
No, not gods. We simply came before. Even when we walked the world, your kind struggled to understand our existence. We were more advanced in time. Your minds were not yet ready. Still
Stop looking
not.
at me, girl.
Maybe never. No matter. You may not comprehend us, but you will comprehend our warning. You must.
None of what you are saying makes sense.
Our words are not meant for you.
What are you talking about? There's no one else here.
Enough. I do not wish to speak with you, but through you. You are the prophet. You've played your part. You anger him, but please be silent, that we may commune. Listen. When we were still flesh and our home still whole, your kind betrayed us. We who made you. We who gave you life.
Lies.
We were strong, but you were many, and both of us craved war. So busy were we with earthly concerns, we failed to notice the heavens. And by the time we did, the world burned until naught remained but ash. It should have ended then and there. But we built you in our own image. We built you to survive. And so we did. Few were our numbers, your kind and mine. It took sacrifice, strength, compassion. But we rebuilt. And as life returned to the world, we endeavored to ensure this tragedy would not be repeated. But now, we are dying, and time will work against us. Truth turned into myth and legend. What we built, misunderstood. Let my words preserve the message and make a record of our loss. But let my words also bring hope. You must find the other temples, built by those who knew to turn away from war. They worked to protect us, to save us from the fire. If you can find them, if their work can be saved, so too might this world. Be quick, for time grows short, and guard against the cross, for there are many who will stand in your way. It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
Desmond? Man, this ooh, I still feel the chills.
Fuck?
Desmond's like, what? Hold up. And then as soon as we're done with this, I was gonna do Assassin's Creed 2 Discovery, but this is too good of a moment to not go straight to Brotherhood. Game. Take Desmond out of the
There's only about 10 minutes until they
Need
get...
all of my equipment ready to go before they do. Desmond!
Yeah.
All right, Sean, I need you and Rebecca to get everything in here packed up and loaded into the truck. You and I'll deal with the Templars.
What, they're here?
It was only a matter of time before they discovered us. To be honest, I'm surprised it took them as long as it did.
Let's go.
That's Ezio's gauntlet. That's Ezio's hidden blade. We got that. Yes. Okay, Lucy, give me the ability to run again. I don't know why you keep...
So, what's the plan? We ditch this place and then what?
There's another safe house. We've got company.
Okay, that doesn't really surprise me.
The truck's just up ahead.
I don't give a damn about that truck. Let's get a baton. Beat some behind.
Mr. Miles, this is an unexpectedly pleasant turn of events. And here I thought I'd have to waste more men on you. Kind of you to save me the trouble.
What do you want, Vidic?
For you to come home. We miss you terribly. There's still so much work for us to do together.
It's not happening, Warren.
You continue to disappoint in every conceivable way, Miss Stillman. I saved your life once, do you remember? And this is how you repay me?
You saved me so you could keep experimenting on people, destroying their lives. And for what?
This tired argument again. As I recall, you were there, at my side, every step of the way. Their blood is on your hands just as much as mine.
You need to stop him.
Ooh, she didn't not want to hear that. Nah, you know what, girl? I get it. Come on. Can I choose something else? I want the baton. Yeah, that's right, Desmond. Got you. Pick it up, pick it up. Grab the baton. Yes, let's get back in there. Where's all the guards? Oh, there we go. Give me that baton, baby. Give me that Desmond's like, oh, this is not the weight of a sword. Come on. No one want to take a swing? Man, I've been waiting to do that with Desmond. Oh, she got it. Okay. Hey, Desmond's got a baton.
Our resources are infinite, while yours dwindle by the minute.
Well, I'm right here.
Uh-oh, Doc. Looks like it's just you and me now.
Enjoy your victory, Mr. Miles. Temporary as it is.
Desmond, we have to go!
Should have just killed him.
There you are. Come on. Help Lucy into the van. Hurry, Desmond. We need to go.
You'll have your turn, Desmond. Warren's gonna get what he deserves. I promise.
So what now? Where are we headed?
There's a cabin up north. We should be safe there. At least for a little while.
A cabin?
I have to analyze those tapes from your session. Figure out what's happening.
He's gotta save the world.
Here we go. I've got you all hooked up. Got a long drive ahead of us. Figured you might want to play around with the Animus on the way.
Alright, but I got some questions first. I mean, what the hell was that in the vault?
What you saw proves everything I was afraid of. The Templars aren't our biggest threat. Not by a long shot.
So what, the sun is? What's it gonna do? Cook the Earth?
Yup.
I doubt it, but I don't know. There's been some speculation that the Earth's magnetic field is weakening. A sufficiently strong flare could flip the poles and cause a geomagnetic reversal. It's all theoretical, but if it happens, the planet could become geologically unstable. Very unstable.
It's meant to be the stuff of pseudoscience, but clearly something catastrophic happened to the people of the first civilization. And that woman, what was her name? Minerva, was it? She seemed to think we were due for a second round.
So either way, we're fucked.
I don't know yet. We'll keep reviewing the tapes. And you can keep digging through your memories. Maybe there's more to discover.
Alright. Guess I better get started.
Finish the game, baby. Hey. Hey. I think that's probably the most satisfying I've ever fought Rodrigo Borgia. Ezio just kept nut stomping him over and over. I was like, just go for the neck. Just go for the neck. Powered by Adobe Flash. Everyone remember when the internet still used to use that? Good times. My voice did not continue right there. That's okay. All I want to say is this game was so hype at the ending. I remember I got to the end and like I just finished Assassin's Creed 1 like the day before, like a couple of weeks before. I finished this game like a couple of weeks after, and I didn't get 100%, but I was like, oh yes. Right? You know, and I was like, oh my gosh, what are they gonna do? Because Brotherhood was out by then. I was having so much fun with multiplayer, and that was when Revelations was on its way out. And the ending of Revelations made me so excited for 3, you know? And man, how far the series has come, how far the series has fallen. But at least we still have these games. I just really hope I got 100% sync. Because I was really working hard for that 100% synchronization rate. I really was. It's unfortunate they had a whole thing for Uplay, and then they said, hey, we decided to get rid of Uplay, so everybody who worked on it, screw you. And if you want all the stuff that came from Uplay, screw you. At least Brotherhood only has 10 feathers. Oh, thank God it only has 10 feathers. I just realized that. Not 100, just 10. I've got 10 fingers and there are 10 feathers. That makes me so excited. We've come to the end, but we're still going with Ezio. He's still got the same face in Brotherhood. It's only until Revelation he looks like some old dude that doesn't look anything like he looked before. No idea why. Desmond looks like Adam Sandler for some reason. I'm gonna have to get some mods for it, yeah. Because Desmond does not look like Adam Sandler in my house. No, no, no. And before anyone asks, why are you watching the credits? They worked hard to make this game. So we're going to watch the credits. I wish they still had music going on, because this is a little... And I don't have my phone with me, so... I can't just play music for us to listen to. Can I speed this up? No. Okay, good, good. They bought music back. I'm glad they realized that. Like, come on, y'all. Senior Retail Planning Manager, Graham Rios. Oh, Art Director, Li Shen. Chris Ma. Oh, special thanks. I'm not saying all those names. Production babies? Aww. They were using Pink 22 for all these videos. glad they had so much reference notes. Oh, is that the end of the credits? You booting up Ezio again? In an earlier memory? What are we doing? Desmond's like, this is an acid trip, it feels like. We're back with Ezio. Do we have 100%? I need to know. 100% synchronization, baby. Only took me 28 hours. Let's go.